The answer to the question nobody asked. That was the opening line of 100 automotive journalists around the world when they penned their first reports on the BMW X6. If you wanted an SUV, you'd buy an X5. If you wanted a sports car, you'd buy an M5. The X6 though, an SUV that thought it was a sports car? Now, who exactly asked for something like that? But that's where the marketing, engineering and product planning minds come together to deliver something nobody knew they wanted. The mobile phone, for instance. Back when we were using Nokias, did we ever think we'd need a touchscreen? And now, you can't live without this. So too, the X6. Oh, it's not that you can't live without an X6, but that car gave birth to a whole new segment which now every manufacturer worth their salt are active in. All the premium German brands all have SUV coupes. In fact, they have multiple SUV coupes. Even mass market manufacturers have shown concepts of SUV coupes at auto expos and other events to draw in eyeballs, to draw in people. But fact is, BMW were the first of the blocks with the X6. And truth be told, BMW still do this genre best because no matter what happens, sportiness is in their DNA. It is in their blood. Everything that they make is sporty to drive. And when they consciously apply sportiness, the results are spectacular. So let's flash back to 2007. That's when BMW coined the phrase SAC, Sports Activity Coupe. And pictures of the X6 hit us. If Twitter were as pervasive back then as it is today, it would have gone into meltdown. The X6 had hints of the X5, but that coupe roofline, the tapering back end, I spent months trying to decide whether I liked it or hated it. And then in 2008, I took an X6 on a 3-week-long road trip across Europe. The X5 was already mind-blowing in terms of its handling, but the X6, next level. Conclusion, I fell in love with the X6. Fast forward to 2014, BMW updated the X6. The formula was the same. Take an eraser to the X5's roof and draw something that resembles a sports car. The new X6 was longer, wider, taller, had more space, a bigger boot, newer engines, made more power, and generally it was better in every way. In the years since, SUV coupes are all over the place, but the X6, it still stands out. The third generation car was unveiled last year and was launched in India this June. Once again, it has grown in size. And you know how they say that a source of light attracts more attention than a surface reflecting light? Well, the X6, it has an illuminated grille. All the talks about BMW's grills of late, but there's absolutely no ignoring this one. It lights up. Anyone remembers that Happy Dent ad? The grille, that isn't going to light up the road though. For that, you have laser lights. It runs on 20-inch lightweight alloy wheels and it has a really purposeful stance to it. And at the back, well, the tail section is unmistakable. There's the X-Line trim where you get sport seats, sport leather steering wheel, adaptive 2-axle air suspension and wheels unique to this variant. There is also the M Sport variant which dials things up slightly, giving you an M steering wheel, M Sport brakes, M exhaust system, M adaptive suspension. It even looks more angry with the M aerodynamic package and the sportier wheels. In India, we get one engine option, a 3-liter inline 6-cylinder petrol. Performance on paper is super quick. 0 to 100 takes 5.5 seconds and top speed is limited to 250 km per hour. Being an SAC, that's what BMW calls the X6, it also gets all-wheel drive as standard. It gets driving modes and a whole suite of electronics to keep you from getting carried away and binning it. The X6 is priced at 95 lakh rupees ex-showroom and you get plenty of extra kit. You get 4-zone climate control, rear seat entertainment, a Harman Kardon surround sound system, a 360-degree camera. It has the crystal surfaces on the center console and the gear lever, and the opulence, the tech, it all goes up a notch. In addition, buying an X6 gets you membership to the BMW Excellence Club. This is your ticket to a world of exclusivity and luxury, including certified driving experiences in India and internationally, chopper experiences, benefits across leading restaurants, airlines, and luxury brands. But what the X6 has always been about, and what every BMW in fact has always been about, is driving pleasure. And that continues with this new X6. It handles like no SUV has any right to. Grip levels are so high up that you need a racetrack to really push it to its limits. It puts a big fat smile on your face. In fact, it makes your teeth light up just like the kidney grills. And both will definitely get you noticed. Subscribe to the Evo India channel and hit the bell icon to keep pace with the thrill of driving.